Hi, my name's Chris Berry. I'm doing this as part of the assignment for the family history class that I'm in, answering some of the questions that I've learned, experiences that I've had while I've been doing it. I haven't always been that interested in doing family history. Actually, my wife is the one that kind of got me into it, got me interested about it. One thing that I've learned is it does take a little bit to get into it, but once you're in it, you really do feel a connection to those that came before you and a love for them that may not have ever been there before without it. I love family history work because not only that I feel like it brings me closer, but it builds my testimony about the Lord's work that He has planned for us, that families can really be together. And family history work and most importantly, temple work is the process by which we can carry out the Lord's work. It's just a different way of doing missionary work, and I really have developed a testimony of that. This class definitely helped kind of concrete some of those ideas. It helped open me up to a few new ways of finding information that I hadn't ever thought of before. A couple of experiences that I had actually while I was in this class. One of them was actually just doing the interviews about deceased relatives. I interviewed my grandma about my grandpa Raymond Berry, who passed away when I was very young, actually, when I was just 8 years old. I didn't really know him that well, other than that he was my grandpa and that he did some fun stuff with us when me and my brother were kids. In the process of interviewing, I found out that some pretty cool things from his patriarchal blessing that I didn't know about and that I'd never heard about. Some very spiritual experiences that he had when he was married to my grandma. Just stories that I would have never known had I not asked during those interviews. It brought me closer to him and made me feel like I was more a part of his life, even though I wasn't always there during the majority of it. My grandma, who was Japanese, I'm a quarter Japanese, I didn't know some of the history behind exactly what she went through when she was a kid, especially during World War II when they dropped the 2 atomic bombs on Japan, that she was actually very close. Those were just a few cool things that I learned. Some of it was from interviewing over the phone. Some of it was just actually just doing research online and finding out more about the history and why we did things here in the United States and why they reacted the way that they did in Japan, and how my grandparents got together. My grandpa was actually in the military for the United States when he met her there several years later, of course, after they dropped the bombs, when things kind of had quieted down. I just wanted to share just a few quick quotes. One's from President Boyd K. Packer. He says that family history work has the power to do something for the dead. It has an equal power to do something for the living. Family history work has a refining, spiritualizing, tempering influence on those who are engaged in it. And I really know that that's true. I know that as we put forth the effort to do family history work, as we try to do everything that we can to get to know our relatives, then we really will come closer to them. And that's something that this class has really taught me. Another quote that I really like is from Brother Woodsoe. He says, "Those who give themselves with all their might and mind to this family history work receive help from those on the other side. Whoever seeks to help those on the other side receives help in return in all the affairs of life." I really felt a strengthening power myself while doing family history work, while being engaged, trying to do everything that I can, trying to find new people that haven't been found before, and even people that may have been found already, but just finding more information about them that maybe wasn't found before, or correcting information that was wrong. Doing those things, those little things might not seem like they're that big in the long run, but they really do make a difference. The Lord is mindful. He's watching. He knows the struggles that we go through, but He's also willing to bless us and to work with us and to try to help us. And I really know that that's true. And this class has been just a wonderful blessing and a true testimony builder for me. And I hope that even if you haven't taken a class, even if you hadn't had formal training or education in family history, to just get out there and to learn it, and to just to dive in and try to find out everything that you can about it. Really grateful for this class, and I've learned so much, and just want to thank the teacher and all the other students for all their feedback and help. Thanks.